Dear students, make note of the green tag informations wherever you come across and memorize the text contained in it, especially the dates or names or any other information that is given, just like on page 67 and so on and so forth. So next topic up is topic 3.1.2. We will be dealing with the definition of word processing and word processor. So what is word processing? Word processing is the process in which a document is created. We make changes in it. We set the format of the things that we place text on. We place on it, and we print it, and so on and so forth. So this is the part where word processing is done. The process after word processing, we have the concept of word processor. So word processing, simply said, is not possible without word processor. What is a word processor? It is a component which is a part of MS Office suite. So word processor is a part of word processing software. Without word processor, we cannot perform processing, or we simply said we cannot create any file or make changes or do other operations regarding editing and other things on our document. So word processor is the component that enables us to perform word processing activities. So next up on page 68 is the process of steps regarding opening MS Word program. Follow the instructions, and remember, these type of topics are not to be taken so easily and lightly, because sometimes some students neglect these topics, considering them to be very easy, and they don't give it so much memorization, and when they come across in test or in exams, they just put on simple sentences that we click here and then we start and so on and so forth, which doesn't give them marks. To get solid marks, you have to memorize the proper sequence and the keywords used in them as they are mentioned on your book in bold letters. So this is very important. So you must memorize them with proper sequence, and they are not so much difficult to memorize, and especially the keywords used in them, you must mention them as they are present in your topic. Next up is getting familiar with your word window on page 69. You have studied Word previously in previous classes, and you must be familiar with some of the things present on it, like quick access toolbar, title bar, ribbon, vertical scroll bar, minimize, restore and close buttons, and status bar, blank document, zoom in, zoom out bar where it is placed. So these are some of the components of a Word window. So some common components from them are quick access toolbar. I have mentioned the locations where are placed. They are also included in your text, so underline that. So ribbon, horizontal, vertical scroll bar. Ribbon is where your basic functional components are placed. We'll deal with that later. Horizontal, vertical scroll bars, they appear when the text or contents of your document cannot be located on the for viewing on the screen area. You require to zoom in to see more text, or you have to click on page down button from your keyboard, or scroll down from your mouse to see the remaining text, as it cannot be accommodated, or text is more that can be viewed on the screen at one time. So when it happens, the horizontal scroll bar appear automatically on the left side, or on the right side, or on the bottom of your screen. So next up is the topic of managing document, topic 3.1.3 on page 70 and 71. So this is very easy topic. You can go through it in details regarding creating a new document and opening the document and saving the document. This is really easy stuff. Most of you have done it already. So next up is topic of saving file and difference between save and save as file. So you are familiar with saving any kind of file, but what is the difference between save and save as? So whenever you open a new document and save it, first when you click on the file option and from drop down menu you click on save, or you press the shortcut key Ctrl S, it presents you with a pop-up menu as mentioned on page 72 of your book, figure 3.11. So you are presented with this menu where you have to save the file name, give it a path, and press enter key, and the file is saved with that name wherever you have saved it. So when you use save as command from the file menu, it presents you with the same save file menu whenever you click on that command. But this does not happen once you have saved using the save command, because when you save it again or press Ctrl S, it will override the previous file. But that's not the case using the save as feature. In save as, you can save the file repeatedly however much you want in different locations, keeping a backup copy that comes in handy while keeping some backup copies. So next up is on page 72 is printing the document. You require a printer for it to print the document. That is right now not necessary. Just the basic information is that you can press the Control P button to open the print menu as shown in figure 3.12 on your book page 72. So next up is the topic of let's discuss some of the commands here. Control N is for new document, Control O is for opening document. These are shortcut keys that you can use from your keyboard. Control S is for save and Control P is for print. So you can perform these practicals. You can pause the lecture from here and you can perform all the practicals and join me later. Moving on to topic 3.1.4, inserting and editing text on page 73. Dear students, most of you, I hope, have performed practicals related to this topic, like entering text into your document and some of the basic stuff. So let's learn a few functions from the topic 3.1.4 as mentioned in table 3.13. So you can press the home key from your keyboard if you have some text or data typed in your Word document. As soon as you press the home key, wherever the cursor is placed, it will move to the start of that line in which it was. So similarly, if you press the end key, it will move to the end, and similarly you can use the control buttons in combination with these keys to move to the extremes. That is, if you press the control home key, your cursor will move to the start of the document, and if you press the control end key, it will move to the end of the document. Similarly, you have to perform other functions mentioned in table 3.14 on page 73. This is some of the easy basic stuff. How you select the character. You can select the character using your mouse and the left button on your mouse. So you can select the single word, words, sentences, lines, paragraph, entire document. Also, you can move to the marginal area of your page, which is the left side of your document. Whenever you open a Word document, this is the left side here. If you move your cursor in this area, you will see that your mouse arrowhead will tilt to the right side. So it means this shows you that you have moved to the marginal area. So after you have moved to the marginal area, you can once click it to select the sentence, entire sentence, double click to select the entire document. So you can either click on the sentence 2 times to select the complete word, and 3 times to select the complete paragraph, so on and so forth. Okay, so next is that You can also use a function to find the word or phrases or any kind of text in your entire document. It's a really handy feature. So you can access it with two commands, that is Control plus F key from your keyboard or Control and G. So you press Control G from your keyboard and it will open the menu where you can find the word. Like if you press the Control F key, you will be shown this window on your left pane, and here you can search the word by typing any word. It will present to you how many words, similar words are placed in your document. But if you want to use the find and replace command, you can press the Control G key from your keyboard and you will be presented with this window, and G means go to. So you can click on these tabs to switch to whichever function you want to perform. For example, if you want to click, you can click on find to and type the word here to find the word, or if you want to find and replace a word, you can click on the next tab and type the word first, and then you can type the next word with which you want to replace, and then click the function and it will perform it automatically. This is a really handy feature in MS Word.